I am so very excited right now. I cannot even express it. The Aronia berries are ready, and for some odd reason, the birds have not eaten them. This is actually very rare to have Aronia berries so big, so amazing, and the birds having not eaten them. So I am going to be spending the rest of the night picking Aronia berries, and then you and I are going to be preserving them for the future because they are packed with health benefits, like amazing health benefits. So I'm gonna get to picking them. I have my harvest bucket from the Dollar Tree. If you ever go to the Dollar Tree, buy these buckets or any kind of buckets that they have and just use them for all your harvesting. I gotta get to picking. My hands were dark blue. They're just like purple right now, but I want to show you what I've got. We've done two. We decided to leave the third bush. It had small berries, and we decided to leave that for the birds, literally for the birds. But look at what we got. I am cleaning them and soaking them in some water because they do have some spiders and they were very dusty. And then I'm going to start prepping them for working. Okay, we now have them picked and washed and cleaned, and now what we're going to do is put them in our food processor. Because we're going to make Aronia powder. We're going to juice these all up, and then we're going to spread them out on our freeze dryer trays, and we're going to freeze dry them, and then we're going to powder them. So they're going to be Aronia berry powder. Yeah, that is actually a real thing. Do you see my hands? Oh, your hands will be purple. Aronia berries have very tiny seeds. No need to even worry about them. That scared me. Now would not be a good time to drop this because anything this touches, it stains. Trust me. My windowsill is stained. Okay, carry on. The reason I'm putting it in the food processor is because you have to break the skin on these types of berries, just like blueberries. You have to prick them in some way. If you don't, it'll take forever for it to freeze dry because it's going to have to dry inside of the berry and the skin is protecting the berry. So throwing them in the food processor and blending them all up, bonus. Okay, this is what it looks like before it goes in the freeze dryer. My amazing husband has just taken the last tray of Aronia berries to the freezer so that we can pre-freeze them so that we can stick them in the freeze dryer. That way it cuts down on the cost. Okay, and I'm done for the night. It's that time to load the freeze dryer, and what's going in? The Aronia berries. So I'm starting to weigh, oh, this dropped weight just while I was standing here. I'm starting to weigh all of my frozen Aronia berries. I have 3, so I have 2 alternate trays. And then I'm gonna put them all in the freeze dryer and we're gonna start it up. And we're gonna make this into a Aronia powder. I'm so excited. It has been 55 hours, 55 of the longest hours ever, and it is just now coming out of the freeze dryer. And this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh. It must have a really high sugar content because it is pliable, and when it's pliable, that means it's usually a very high sugar content. I'm very excited to get this packaged up. And because it's humid outside, I gotta work quickly. You gotta go. I just did the figures for this and I was floored. But first, let's talk about what I did. A lot of things on this land I plopped in the ground and totally left. They needed to survive on their own. These bushes have been there for about 4 years and they have literally thrived. I mean, they love it here. But I have 3 different varieties. And this year, it was a huge harvest and the birds didn't get to them. So I'm like, okay, we're going to research this. This is the year we're going to take care of this. Also the year we took care of the gummy berries. So Aronia berries, did you know that they are one of the healthiest berries? Like above elderberry, above blueberry, above red raspberries and blackberries. They are the healthiest that I am looking at berry. So with that said, what do they do? this is where I'm just going to have to read it because I'm just in the beginning phases of actually researching it, and this is what I have been finding. They support healthy aging. They support focus and concentration. They support oxidative stress. They support, they have vitamin A, C, E, and K. All of those. They support good, healthy blood circulation, immune support. They support healthy blood sugar, and they are anti-inflammatory. That's just the first few pages. So let's get into the cost figures, right? Because we want to see if it compares harvesting and everything. Well, harvesting was free. The berries were free. The plants I paid for 4 years ago. And this is what I got. I got 45 ounces of Aronia berry powder. 45. I packaged them in these individual little quart packs from Pack Fresh USA because they are the perfect size for my new apothecary, because I now have Aronia powder right here. Anytime I need it, I can open this up and then I can reseal it. When I need to refill it, I can just open up one of these. Perfect. But how much does it cost? It's about $2.25 an ounce if you order it from the stores. $2.25 an ounce. Yeah, it takes a lot of processing, let me just tell you. It was just my time is involved in this, so it cost me nothing. So how much did I save? $101. I saved $101 by doing this. And it's actually, God, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, $101. Totally doing it again. Thank you, God, for not letting the birds attack him this time. Because this whole adventure in my new apothecary stuff is so exciting. $101, people. I'm going to go put these in the safe. I need to clean the safe. Yeah. There you go. Aronia berries. Who knew? More of a healthy with benefits plant than elderberry. And everybody's making elderberry syrup. I should make Aronia berry syrup. Talk to you guys later.